Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking in today's video about the makeup items that I want to have used up by the end of 2021. Now, I think I did a video like this way back when I started my channel. I think it was one of the very first videos that I published, and again in that video I spoke about all the items that I wanted to have used up by the end of the year. But now that I have, what, 3.5 months left of the year, so pretty much October, November and December left, I wanted to do an updated version of this video and sort of really think, realistically, what could I still use up by the end of the year. So that is what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So I have a mixture of some Project Pan items and some non-Project Pan items. So I will talk through all of those items and basically why I want to use them up. But before I get into that, if you kind of like these videos, things like Project Pans as well, shop my stashes, a few tutorials kind of thrown in there for a bit of fun, then please think about subscribing. If you have already subscribed, then thank you so much for doing so. But let's get straight onto the items. Alright, let's start off with base then, and the first base item I want to finish off is my Project Pan foundation. It's my IT Cosmetics CC cream. Now, I'm not too sure when I am publishing this video, so I'm not sure whether I have already finished this off by the time you're watching it or whether I'm still working on it. But I will be finished with this by the end of, what are we, September? I nearly forgot then. By the end of September anyway. So this one will be a definite item that I will finish up, but I just wanted an easy win in this video. I'm not that keen on this IT Cosmetics CC cream. I don't think it's that great. I think it photographs really well, and I've got it on in today's video. But yeah, if you've heard me speak about this before, you know that I think it's too orange, it's too cakey, it's too difficult to blend, it's too thick, but doesn't provide enough coverage. It's a real weird product. I don't get the hype, I don't love it, and I really just want to get this product used up. So that is my first item that I want to have finished off by the end of this year. And then once I have done that, I am going to replace it in my Project Pan with my Erborian BB Creme. Now, I really love this BB cream. I think it is brilliant. I think if you've not tried the BB cream or the CC cream before, go for the BB cream. The CC cream I think is better at kind of tackling redness, so if that's your issue, then yes, go for the CC cream. But the BB cream provides more coverage and it makes your skin look like kind of glass. It's that glass skin effect. Quite kind of dewy, I guess. Now, I'm not overly keen on dewy, so I try not to use the word dewy, because when I then say I don't like a dewy effect, it then sounds a little bit contradictory. But I guess more luminous, that's kind of the effect that you get with this BB cream. Now, I'm putting it in my Project Pan because, again, it's a little bit of an easy win. I can definitely finish this off by the end of the year. But also because I have a few half open foundations, I want to get them used up, and this is one that is half open. This is a 15ml tube, so it's their smaller size. It's like their sample try it size, and there is about half of this left, so maybe sort of like 7-8 mils left in here. So this one will again be a definite one that I will use up. And foundations are a category of my makeup inventory that is too big, and like I say, a lot of them, well no, all of them are open, and most of them are liquid foundations, bar two of them are powders. And then obviously once you start using a product, as soon as you've opened it, it then starts to degrade. So I need to get these foundations sort of used up. But once I have used this up, in the future, not straight away, I will repurchase this because I think it's such a beautiful product. But yeah, again, another foundation that I want to have used up and ticked off my list by the end of the year. And then once I have used up that Erborian BB Cream, I'm going to replace it with another foundation, and I'm going to replace it with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I don't think they make this one anymore. I think they've replaced it with a different product, but it's not called Light, but it is, I think, pretty much the same product. And again, I have about half of this left, and this is a 30ml tube, so a standard foundation size. So I've probably got about the Erborian BB Cream worth in this tube. And again, I really love this product. The only reason I'm including it in a Project Pan or an upcoming Project Pan is just because it's another product that is open and is just sitting there in my makeup collection, not getting used unless I include it in a Shop My Stash. So it's going to start to degrade, so I need to get it used up. But I think it's a beautiful foundation. It again provides a real luminous coverage, but really good coverage as well, and it's not real matte and heavy like the original Double Wear is. So if you've tried that and you found that to be a little bit too much, give this one a go. This one it's just so pretty. I'm in the shade Ecru for reference, but yeah, love that one. And I can definitely finish up the It Cosmetics CC Cream and the Erborian BB Cream, and I'm really hoping I can finish this one off by the end of the year as well. If not, hopefully I've made a pretty good dent in it. Okay, another base product is a concealer, and this is my Tarte Shape Tape, which is in my project pan and has been since the start of the year. Now, I do sometimes include a concealer in my Shop My Stash rotation, but if I'm not using that Shop My Stash concealer, I'm using this one. And I try my hardest to wear makeup a lot of times. It's not every day. I probably wear makeup about 5 days a week. So I am using this product fairly regularly, and what I have actually started doing now is tallying how many times I'm wearing my project pan items throughout the month, just to really see as well if I am wearing them as much as I think I am. But yeah, this has been in my project pan since the start of the year, and I think I'm starting to get there. I don't think there's as much being collected on the brush. I can kind of see through it, and I don't think there's much product taking up the tube. I think hopefully in the next month or two I might start to scrape the size of this concealer. So I really do hope that by the end of the year, with another 3.5 months worth of using this product, I would have finished it up. So I think what I might do in my next Shop My Stash rotation, or from my next Shop My Stash video that I'm going to film, is to not include any concealers and just work on this one. Because I don't have many concealers. I think I've maybe got, I don't know where my inventory is, I think I've got maybe 5 concealers. So there's not loads, but I just want to get this one done. I'm not as into Tarte Shape Tape as I used to be. It is quite heavy, but very good coverage. But yeah, I'm just, oh God, like 9 months of using this product and it's still going strong. It's just getting a little bit frustrating. Another project pan item is my Trinny Lip2Cheek in the shade VB. This is such a difficult, long-standing product. I am getting a nice dip in this now, so I think I really am getting there. And again, this is one that's been with me since January. So it's taken a long time, a huge amount of uses to get this kind of dip. So you are getting your money's worth. But as well, because I don't use this as a lip product, I'm only using it on my cheeks. That's really limiting the number of uses that I can get out of this. So I might have to look into other things that you can do with a cream cheek product. I could probably wear it on my eyes. I could possibly use it as a base for makeup today. That is very orange based. But yeah, just another one I want to be done with by the end of the year. Whether I can completely use this one up, I'm not sure. If not, I am hoping that I can see the bottom of this and that I am very close to completely using it up. But I have started layering my blushes now, so I wear this one set with powder and then go over the top with a powder blush as well. So I am really trying to kind of use this most days. So yeah, another project pan item that I really want to get used up. Okay, highlighter then. Another project pan item. My number 7 highlighting drops. Really pretty product, but again I want to use this one up because it's a liquid. It's been open a while, so it really needs to sort of get used up, but it's really pretty though. I have got it on today, and this is quite nice to mix in with heavier foundations as well, so I do sometimes mix it in with my It Cosmetics CC Cream. But I might start adding it to things like body lotions for a little bit of a shimmer as well, even though we are coming into autumn. So we're going to start, you know, covering up our skin a little bit more, layering, but oh well. Now with this product, you don't need much of it when you do use it, so I think this will be with me until the very end of the year. But if I do start to multitask with it, like I say, you know, mixing it in with foundations or body lotions, I'm hoping I can get through this a bit quicker. But yeah, again, not a product I want to use up because I don't like it. I do, but it's a liquid, so it needs to kind of get used up soon. Okay, eyes then. I want to use up my NYX HD Eyeshadow Base, which is an eyeshadow primer. I really need to use an eyeshadow primer when I wear makeup. Now, I have quite oily eyelids, so if I don't wear it, my eyeshadow is going to crease. So this is something that I wear every time I wear makeup, so I am using it a lot of times. So I am hoping by the end of this year this one will be used up. Now I do have 2 eyeshadow primers. I've got this one and I've got my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and again they are both open, so I need to get one or the other used up, and I just thought it was a lot easier to get this used up. I think it's going to take me ages to completely finish up my paint pot. So I thought, well, let's try and pan the NYX eyeshadow base instead. And I do think realistically by the end of this year, I can get this one used up. Like I say, 3.5 months worth of use. It's in my project pan, so I really am focusing on this product, and I wear it every time I wear makeup. So it's getting used a good 5 days every week. So I don't think this one should be an issue, she says. Another eye product is my MAC Blanc Type eyeshadow, which is also in my project pan and has also been in my project pan since January. Just want to say though, my NYX eyeshadow base hasn't been in my project pan since January. That's only a recent addition. But my MAC Blanc Type has been in my project pan since January, and I didn't think it would take me this long to wear this. Again, this is a product I wear every single time I wear makeup, regardless of the eyeshadow look I'm doing, because if I am going for a colourful look like today or any type of eyeshadow look, I will wear this as a base, or if I'm going for a real minimal, barely there makeup look, I will wear this as well because it's a great colour to neutralise my eyes. So because of the amount of times that I have worn this, I thought, oh yeah, this might take me, what, 6 months? It's still with me. Now granted, the pan is pretty big, so I really am hoping by the end of the year, because it is just the size of the pan now that is left, this should be used up. But yeah, I just didn't think it would take this long to use up a nude eyeshadow, which I use over the entirety of my eyes from my lash line to my brow bone. So this has really kind of put me off trying to pan an eyeshadow in the future. I think I've got to be really selective about what eyeshadows I might consider panning. I think in the future, if I am interested in panning an eyeshadow, I think I might just hit pan and then kind of like move on to the next product, because to completely use an eyeshadow up takes a heck of a long time. But yeah, end of the year, this will be done. I will try my hardest to make sure that this will be done. But it is a really lovely eyeshadow though. It is really sort of tightly compacted, so you're not getting a lot of fallout every time you're using it, which I think also is contributing to the fact that it just takes ages to use up as well. But yeah, end of the year, it will be done. And final eye product is another project pan item, and it is my Benefit Goof Proof eyebrow pencil. Now I get through eyebrow pencils really quickly, and I've never really understood why, because my eyebrows are quite thick and quite full naturally. They don't need a lot of filling in. But yeah, I could get through an eyebrow pencil in 1 month, 2 months max. But this one, now I don't know how long it's been in my project pan, but it has been in my project pan for a long time. Now the actual pencil has kind of come out, so I have to be quite careful with it. But it is a thick pencil, and that's just why it is taking me a lot longer. But I still didn't expect it to take this long. So I think realistically another 3 months using this product and it should be done. I would say a month at least, but hopefully 3 months maximum. Now I'm not really keen on this product. Because it is a thick pencil, you do have to be very light-handed with it, and regardless of how light-handed I am with this pencil, I still feel like my final brow look is a little bit chunky, and I have it on today, and I'm just not a huge fan of it. So this is an item I wouldn't repurchase, but I had, at the beginning of the year, never tried any of Benefit's eyebrow products, so I bought at Christmas a kind of gift box with all of their eyebrow products in it. My favourite is Gimme Brow, that is brilliant, and my least favourite so far is this one. But at least I've tried it, and I can say that I don't really get on with it. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase it. But 3 months, this one will be used up by the end of the year. Okay, I've got 2 lip liners that I want to be used up by the end of the year. The first one is Collection Lip Liner in the shade Pink, and it's this retractable lip liner here. Now I don't have much of this left, so I think what I'm going to do in my next Shop My Stash is include this and have this as my only lip colour, because I did include this in a Shop My Stash over the summer, but I kind of used it once or twice. So if I make this my only lip product in the next Shop My Stash and just try my hardest to really get this used up, then it will be done. And then the next lip liner is my Max Factor lip liner in the shade Pink Princess. Now I do have a fair amount of this left, so I'm not 100% certain I'm going to finish this up by the end of the year. But because this needs sharpening, you do get some kind of like waste with a pencil like that, so that will inevitably mean that you get through it a lot quicker than you would do a retractable one like the collection one. But I have included this Max Factor Lip Liner in my current project pan because it goes pretty well with the lipstick that's in my project pan. But once I finish that lipstick up, I think that's probably when my number of uses of this product will start to slow down. But I have to remember it's in my project pan, so I need to wear it regularly. So the lipstick it goes with, that's in my project pan, is my Soph Revolution Cake Lipstick, which is another item I want to be finished up with by the end of the year. This has broken, it's come out of the bullet, which is why it looks really disgusting. It's a lovely, lovely colour though, a real lovely kind of muted berry mauvey pink type of shade, real lovely for every day. And because these lipsticks are really creamy, they don't last long, so you can reapply them quite a number of times throughout the day. And whenever I apply lipstick anyway, I apply a layer, blot, apply another layer. So that's straight away kind of 2 uses of this lipstick done. But yeah, this lipstick I feel has kind of seen better days, and I really like the colour. But with Soph's lipstick formulations with Revolution, I'm not keen on the formulation. They are just too creamy for me. I prefer something a little bit more matte, something that's going to last a little bit longer. Now this one will definitely be used up by the end of this year. I'm reckoning end of October this one will be used up. So not too much longer, but definitely by the end of the year. And then when that has been used up, I am going to replace it with another Soph Revolution lipstick. It will be the last one of hers that I have, and it is in the shade Fudge, which is the darker brown. So this one will actually be really lovely for this time of the year, in October, in November, doing more kind of like autumnal makeup looks. This is a bit of a kind of like a grungy brown shade, so perfect for autumnal makeup when it's really kind of those rich brown coppery shades. And again with this one, you do have to reapply it fairly regularly throughout the day, so I am hoping as well that I can get through this one by the end of the year. And then once I have used that one up, I am going to replace it with another lipstick. But realistically, I don't think I'm going to finish off this 3rd lipstick by the end of the year. But if I can get to the point where I've included it in my project pan, I'm going to class that as a bit of a win. And that is my Estee Lauder lipstick in the shade Intense Nude. I don't have much of this shade left at all. But the Estee Lauder lipsticks, the quality are much better than the Soph Revolution ones. Yes, they are probably about 20 quid more expensive, so you would expect that. But with the Estee Lauder lipsticks, you don't need to reapply them throughout the day as often, maybe only a couple times. The longevity is a lot better with these Estee Lauder lipsticks, so it will take me longer to use up this lipstick. But like I say, if I can include it in my project pan by the end of the year, I will be happy. But yeah, I really don't think I'm going to use this one up by the end of the year. Using up 3 lipsticks in 3 months is pretty ambitious. So that's 14 products by the end of the year then that I want to use up. Now realistically, I don't think I'm gonna completely finish up 3 of them. I don't think I'm completely gonna get through the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, the Estee Lauder lipstick, and also the Max Factor Lip Liner. But the rest, I think I'm in with a pretty good chance. And if I can use up, say, 10 of these items, that is going to make such a good difference to my makeup inventory. That is going to make it look so much better. That is really going to help it look how I really want my makeup to look by the end of the year. So yeah, I'm really hoping that if I hugely put my mind to it, if I maybe start to wear makeup a little bit more often than I am, that will really help. Like I say, I wear makeup about 5 times a week anyway, but it is those days where I have to get up especially early to go into work. It's a long drive, so I get up quite early. If I can force myself to maybe get up 10 minutes earlier just to put a bit of makeup on, put some of these items on, that will help. So if there are any makeup items that you yourself are trying to use up by the end of the year, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye!